Hi, this is Dharmik Dixit, your Waterloo Region real estate agent, and today I am going to take you on a tour of this beautiful detached home, which is a brand new detached home that you do see right behind me. Now, the reason I picked this one for a tour is to show you some very unique layout which you will find inside of this home. You are looking at a bedroom with an ensuite on the main level, which is very, very hard to find in the new build space, and that's what makes this builder stand out amongst many other in this community. So what I'll do is I will take you on a tour of the home itself first. It's gorgeous, and towards the end of it, I will tell you everything you need to know about this builder, the community, the lifestyle. And if you do stick around until the end of this video, I will tell you some great incentives, which could mean a few $1,000s back to your pocket at the time of closing. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. What you're looking at here is a 35 feet wide lot with about 120 feet deep. So very good lot size, double wide garage, 4-bedroom, 3.5 washroom. So 3 full and 1 half washroom, over 2,400 square feet of above grade living space. And the home itself, the layout itself is very spacious. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. So right as we enter, of course, we have the spacious foyer area and we have stairs leading to the second level. Now that door you see to the left, right next to the main door, is where we do have a 2-piece powder room. Check it out. Some great finishes. Now, mind you, not all these things that you see in the house are as standard comes from the builder. Some of this would be an upgrade. For more details, you could reach out to me. And right across, we do have what I would call a mudroom as well as the laundry area. So if you were a homeowner, you would basically park your car in the garage. You would enter through this door. You would basically hang in your coats and jackets, leave your shoes there. And that's why we call this a mudroom. And you can see there is a rough-in for laundry, washer and dryer already. And you would enter through this door. And let's say for the guest who will enter through the main door, this is another coat closet for the guest, if you were to choose to, use it that way. And right next, we have an entrance to the basement, which is unfinished at the moment. Now, take a look at this basically completely open concept dining area. And then you have a flow into the living area. Lots of natural light that's flowing in this area. I like the fact that there is a lot of, windows, not just in the living area, but also in the dining area as well. And that's a good size window we have there. And we will take a look at the, the bedroom we have right next to the kitchen in a moment. But take a look at this kitchen. Some of the upgrades you are looking at this in kitchen is the tile backsplash. This cabinetry is upgraded, as well as the, the quartz countertops. I like the black and white combination. Pretty elegant and classic, if you ask me. You can't go wrong with this combination in any interior finishes. I mean, it's a safer bet, but that dark light contrast does a really good job with the kitchen, especially making it look more open and spacious. Now take a look at this bedroom. That's the bedroom I was talking about we have on the main level. So let's say if you have, elderly parents or someone who prefers to be on the main level and not having to climb the stairs up and down, this is perfect for them. So we have a bedroom with a walk-in closet and a 3-piece washroom right on the main level, which is perfect. I mean, even if you, let's say, have, teenage kids and you want rather them to be on a separate level and you be on a separate level, this could work out. Layout like this is very rare to find, with the new builds across Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge. And this is where, this builder really stands out in terms of these unique layouts that they have to offer to meet, growing families' needs, because these are the homes that are likely gonna be final homes, like, settling down homes for many families. And this is where having a bedroom on the main level, I think it's a really good practical use of space, if you ask me. But overall, very, very convenient and spacious layout. Of course, you could choose a different layout and maybe a bigger living area, but that's why I say they have a ton of options that you can choose from. And despite having that bedroom, you're not losing a lot of space on the second level. Take a look at this. We have a family room right here, which is perfect for entertaining. You could set up a TV, like a playroom. If you got young kids, you have a play area here. So much that can be done with the space. And you still do have a really spacious layout on the second level. Now, this is your main bath, which is a tub and a shower combination, which I would call, we always call this like a 4-piece, basically tub, shower, your vanity, and of course your toilet. So like a 4-piece main bath with, of course, a linen closet that's inside the washroom. So the idea is, 2 of the bedrooms would be, sharing this washroom, and then you would have a primary bedroom with an ensuite. Take a look at this, one of the secondary bedrooms right here. And again, all the bedrooms do have carpet, which you could opt in for an upgrade to instead have, engineered hardwood or laminate, even vinyl. Maybe not so much on the second level, but just keep in mind, of course, you do have an option to opt for those upgrades if you're not a huge fan of carpets like myself. But a good size room. Overall, like you could definitely, use it as a secondary bedroom and even a guest bedroom if you may. And this is another secondary bedroom. So we have basically 3 bedrooms on the second level. And this is the second of the 3 bedrooms we have. And I'll show you guys the primary bedroom with an ensuite right next. Now, this is where basically on the front of the house, we have this primary bedroom with an ensuite and of course the walk-in closet. And that's your walk-in closet. I mean, it's good for 2 people, especially if you were to build, shelving and the cabinetry, like closets. But love the windows we have in this room all over every corner. Double sink vanity, very practical. And you have, of course, a standing shower and a standalone soaker tub. So it's like a full 5-piece ensuite washroom we have here. Again, that black and white contrast just goes throughout the home with all the hardwares and, right from the kitchen to the washroom vanities to the shower, everywhere. And like I said, you can't go wrong with that. I personally like it. But of course, honestly, if you ask me, you can do a lot more. But if you want to play safe, you can't go wrong with this black and white combination. Show you primary bedroom from one more angle so you can see the space. And again, those windows to the left, I think it's magical. I love as much natural light as possible in this home, especially with the winter months we have here. So try to get and soak in as much sun as possible, and this house does a really good job with the elevation. So you can see it's a good sized closet, for a primary bedroom, and that's why anything over 2,000 square feet, you're getting a really good layout without a compromise in any corner of the house when it comes to the space. Now, let me tell you everything you need to know about this community, the builder, and all that you need to know. Well, I hope you did enjoy the tour of this beautiful home. Honestly, I think the home would have done much better with the staging, especially the home this size. But it is what it is. The reason I picked is to show you guys some of the standard finishes that comes with the home when you purchase through this builder, because this is not a model home. So many of the finishes that you see around me is what comes as standard. And if you ask me, honestly, like I would not change a lot, right? Some of the entry-level builders, that's what I come across, where clients do have to spend upwards of 80 to 100,000 with some of these updates, and by the time they get the keys to the home, they are 100,000 over the original asking price of the home. And that's where some of the standard finishes are really good, but also the workmanship and the caliber of the work that the builder has done is really good. Now, I'm in Cambridge, Ontario, in the part called Westwood Village, which is a brand new community. I have done so many videos of different home tours, as well as the whole community tour here in the Westwood Village as well. So in case you want to learn what it is like to live, eat, sleep, and play in this part of Cambridge, you can check out all the videos right here on my channel. Feel free to do that. But let me tell you about the builder now and what they have to offer. You are looking at this home by the Huron Creek Developments here in Cambridge, Ontario. And they are offering a range of detached homes from 900K all the way to about 1.4 million. So there is a wide range you can choose from. They have some very, very unique and interesting floor plans to suit individual families' needs. And that's what makes them stand out in this part of Cambridge and across KWC, because like we just saw the home, like this is a great example of a home with a full-size bedroom and an ensuite on the main level. So imagine you have your parents or your in-laws living with you, or let's say if you are a growing family and you as a parent want to have your room on a different level than you would want your kids to be. So it gives you that ample privacy. And like I said, very, very interesting and unique floor plans. I have in fact done a tour of the bungalow, which is a rare find in Cambridge in the new build space. I have done a tour of that right here on the channel if you want to check it out. But I am also going to do a tour of a finished home with a built-in basement secondary unit by the builder, by this very builder. So stay tuned for that. And as I had promised, there are some great incentives being offered by the builder for which you can reach out to me. But on the top of what the builder is offering in terms of the incentives, shall you choose to work with me and purchase any of the home across the Westwood Village community with any builder, then I will be happy to give you 20% back of my gross commission to you at the time of closing. Now, having said that, I have always mentioned that cashback is not the only reason I want you to reach out to me. I do feel like I am able to add value far more than just a typical cashback. So cashback is just the icing on the cake. And that's how I look at it, because I do genuinely feel like there are ways I can add value far beyond a typical cashback. Nonetheless, if you got some value, if you enjoyed the tour, and if you want to see more of these tours, then be sure to subscribe to this channel, tap on the bell so you are the first one to get notified. And whether you are thinking of moving in Cambridge, Kitchener, or Waterloo, whether it is 9 days or 9 months out, you can reach out to me. All my contact info is right below in the description. I'll be more than happy to help you and family make a smooth move in and around Kitchener, Waterloo. Until next time, I will continue to show you around the town.